A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Both Sox are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Dellin Betances will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First pitch on its way. Second of 4 on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here it comes, 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Sanchez has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Joey Rylander gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Swinging a soft liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Melky Cabrera comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Here's Chris Carter now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Two balls and two strikes to Hanley Ramirez. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Melky Cabrera. From the offensive standpoint, one of the best barrel-to-ball hitters in our sport. And on the defensive side of the ball, he uses his smarts to be in the right place at the right time with a strong and accurate arm. Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Belt, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2, and it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
From the stretch. The high fastball is in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez.
Right fielder.
No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the second out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Here's Didi Gregorius, runner in scoring position with Severe. Hit out towards second, backhanded. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down to the plate, Andrew Valenzuela. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's 0 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Fly ball out toward right field. On the move is Gonzalez. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Here's Brock Holt now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business. But I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Andrew Benintendi would be next. Now the 3-0 offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Brock Holt now with a full count. 2 out, nobody on.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Another full count pitch home. On the ground up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. So a 2-out single there and gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the... Digging in, the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Carter. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
2-2's the count.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yanks lead.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Pedroia is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch coming. Here it is. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Holt over to his left. And there's 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air now, out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. But RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. High pop up. Belt waits on it, and that retires the side. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
First baseman number 10, Brandon Belt.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home, and he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Ready on 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The catcher, number 17, Andrew Valenzuela.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Cabrera. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Belt at second. Valenzuela is over at first with one away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch. Swing and a laser off into foul territory.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Dan Dero and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Struck him out. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Center fielder number 11.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Up next for the Yankees.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Holt onto the grass, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing now by Pedroia as he sends this one in the air to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. Home run number 37 on the year. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy. And this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air out to right field. Castro is there for it. 2 down. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He carries a .421 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the left side. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. There's Chris Carter now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that misses for ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit means Carlos Gonzalez gets a chance to bat.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center.
Roenis Elias takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
To 1-2 now. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now as right-hander Chad Qualls is set to take over on the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Valenzuela. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Just keeping him floating. Here it comes, 1-0. And now the runner's trying for third. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
1-1.
Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Runner at first here, one man out. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Brock Holt. Head-to-head numbers with Chad Qualls. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. Foul. The 0-1 delivery. Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to... In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Matt Barnes takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and that liner caught him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this round. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets the third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
No balls and 1 strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He's set, now the pitch. A weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Now another 0-2. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that run.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Yanks leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1. Dustin Pedroia will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. In past history against Tyler Clippard, he's got a 3 for 7 line. He also has 1 home run. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Clippard, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this league.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Betts at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Gonzalez. He makes the catch. What a play. Digging in now for the Yankees, Chase Headley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-2, here it comes. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 0-2. Slow roller back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Melky Cabrera, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that one just missed outside. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Here's Chris Carter now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Betts at the track. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
0-1 the count. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Nunez is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Back in the Big Apple now as we are set for what remains of this presentation of baseball on the show. Ken Gushman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. The 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2 is on the ground to the right side and through. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box, Andrew Valenzuela. A pitch out, the throw, and now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Line drive to center field. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that misses ball 1. Now 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Aaron Judge waits on deck, and this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. The 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Full count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's just 1 for 6. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now the 1-0. 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Gonzalez heads for the plate. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. It's a 2-2 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And the throw to first is in time, but here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Gardner has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down. Ready once again, Brock Holt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here's another 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at .327, 14 homers and 29 driven in. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinched runner now as Rajai Davis takes over on the base pass. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off of second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll be tagged out heading. Rajai Davis will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Here's Chase Headley. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Joe Kelly comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. This is pulled into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He hits a 364 clip. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. This is in the air to left field. Davis is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Chris Carter now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull it. Jason Shreve takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 45.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Gloved by Castro. And there's the first out to begin the 11th.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Gardner going back. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. Home run number 54 thus far, and it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
First baseman number 10, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And that's the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cabrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Carson Smith takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here. 1-0 the count. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. The 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a step on first himself for the out. Next for New York, Carlos Gonzalez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed. And things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox win for the 106th time, most in the division. Joe Kelly earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Carson Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that'll just do it for Mark DeRosa.